This 16-year-old girl was and unalived in her own basement by the neighborhood kids while under the care of a babysitter. This is the tragic story of Sylvia Likens. Trigger warning that this video does talk about the and unaliving of a minor, so if that is triggering to you in any way, shape, or form, please skip this video. Your mental health matters more, and I will see you in my next one. It all began one summer in 1965. Lester and Betty Likens were carnival workers, which meant that they traveled during the summer. As a result, they left their two daughters, 16-year-old Sylvia and 15-year-old Jenny, with a babysitter named Gertrude Banaszowski at their home in Indianapolis. Gertrude was paid $20 a week to care for the girls, which is equivalent to about $204 per week today. This doesn't sound like a lot, but Gertrude and her family were also living at the house, so I think it evens out. At first, things seemed normal. Sylvia hung out with her friends, she helped around the house, she loved listening to the Beatles, and for the most part, she just had a typical teenage life. But when payments from Lester and Betty started to delay, everything changed. Gertrude began to get really angry. She would start the girls with things like a belt, a paddle, and even a wooden spoon. And unfortunately, she focused most of her cruelty on Sylvia. Sylvia suffered from scalding hot baths, cigarette burns with a garden hose, and she was even branded with hot metal at one point with a message that said, quote, "I am a..." Absolutely horrible. Neighbors later recalled hearing screams coming from inside the house, and they noticed bruises on Sylvia, but didn't say anything, didn't report it to police. Nothing happened. No one intervened. And because of the negligence of everyone around her, Sylvia suffered tremendously. Soon, it wasn't just Gertrude torturing Sylvia. Gertrude's own kids who were living in that house and other teenagers from the neighborhood would start to torture her. Even Sylvia's sister Jenny was manipulated into participating